Alright, what's up, guys? So, today I'm rating total drama characters, and each season's supposed to be coming back sometime this year, so pretty excited for that. Uh, Let me know your favorite character in the comments, and if you agree with all my ratings. There are 93 characters on this, so you can't tell me every character, but just tell me the one that you agree with the most or disagree with the most. And to start with, we have Samia, I'm guessing. They're literally the same character, except I don't see Amy on here. Only, oh, I see her. Alright. So, it's Amy. Uh, to me, she's one of the best characters from Pocket 2, or Pocket Tail, but none of the characters in Pocket Tail are really too good, so not bad. B. Her and Rudy, I think. Been a while since I watched old drama, so I kind of forgot some of these characters' names. By a while, I mean maybe like 3 months. So, uh, her, maybe a C. Uh, Beardo, dislike E. Honestly, one of the worst characters in Pocket 2. Only Leonard is worse. And I see him here. He's going, he's going down later. Oh, and Dave is worse, but I don't know if he's on here. So Beth, most people, or at least from what I've seen, probably A or S. But for me, Beth is really just like C character. I mean, like she's not really anything special in my opinion. Uh, B. Let's see. It's like a better version of this character right here. Not putting him here, just like the better version of this character. And his design is based off an original design for DJ from the original Total Drama. This character right here. That was his original design. Or something similar to it, at least. But, I mean, just gonna put it in neutral. Uh, Alright, since I'm just gonna create a new category below this. Category below. And I'm just gonna call this IDK for I don't know. Alright. She's going in there. I know her, I just don't remember her. So, characters that go in here, I know them. I just don't remember the character well enough to really rank them anywhere. She's going there too. Bridget. She was a good character in Island. Kind of ruined her in action. Aftermath, she was fun. Brody. Most of Rudolph's race characters are S and A tier. There are a couple of B tier, but and a couple of C tier. But apart from that, they're all gonna be in the top. So Brody, he's a good character. A. Maybe maybe a S. Next we got Cameron. Uh, uh, see Cameron. I remember him best from Revenge of the Island, I think. We know All Stars. His little thing against Mike and Mal. Let's see. He wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Probably he was a good character, honestly. One of the highlights of that season, in my opinion. Carrie. Uh, Carrie gets an S. I don't know. I enjoyed her character during Redonkulous Race. It's my favorite season of Total Drama. I have to rank. I'm gonna do a quick ranking of seasons. 1, Redonkulous Race. 2, Island. 3, Action. 4 All Stars, 5 Friends of the Island, 6 World Tour. I don't like World Tour, that's why. I know it's a favorite season, but I just wasn't really into the singing part of it. And finally, Pocket Tail. That season sucked horribly. It was the worst season of Total Drama so far. Total Drama might be worse. Haven't seen it, but Pocket 2 is the worst season of Total Drama. Chef, Hatchet, good character. A. After Island, it felt like he just wasn't as important as a character. He still had his moments in action, but after that, he was barely used for anything. So, it's going there. Mike's old man personality. Let's see. I'm just gonna put this as all of Mike's personalities except Mal. And, like, this guy will go where all of the rest of Mike's personalities will go. So, I see a couple of them on this list. So, this is just like every Mike except Mal. They're going in this category. I'm just going to take every Mike that I see and put them with him. So, Mike overall was an A-tier character, honestly. All his personalities just, like, they just added to the character more. Without his personalities, Mike was probably, like, a B-tier character. Personality made him more interesting. So, they all get an A. And I think that's all of them. Let's see. Nope, don't see any other one except Mal. But I'll rank him when I get to him. This guy from the Brothers, Chet, I think. Redonkulous race characters. I said most of them are gonna get A or S or A's. Honestly, who's a B character? Alejandro, A tier character. He was good, from what I remember. Chris McLean. Yeah, in the later seasons, he just went insane. I think jail made him go insane. That's why he's only in. What's why he's only in A. Chris and Chef are right beside each other. I didn't mean to do that, but it's still pretty cool. Good coincidence. Cody is a B character. Really. Courtney, S. This looks kind of. Alright, Courtney is an S tier character. I mean, she had one of the biggest roles in the series as a side character. While she never was as big as some of the other characters, she was very important to the story at points. So, and she had a lot of development and personality in her character. So that's why she gets an S. I don't know why. I just love the goth so much in Redonkulous Race. They get S's. Their characters are just so fun. I'm gonna just put both of them up there now. They just had such fun characters in the Redonkulous Race that they're both an S. They're both S tiers. Don't remember her really. I remember that she is that girl that got turned into a monster. I don't remember much about her character. Dave, you did this to yourself. During the first half, you weren't even that bad. During the first half, he wasn't even that bad. He just went crazy over time. I mean, but continue on. We have Dawn, S tier. Yeah, I liked her character a lot, and she was a pretty funny character. Devin, uh, S tier also. He's at the bottom of S tier though. Curry is also at the bottom of S tier. Devin is at the bottom because that whole Shelly thing was kind of annoying. where it went through like the 7 stages of grief. That was kind of annoying as a whole. I'm gonna move right into the S tier to show my favorite characters. There we go. This is the order that of the S tiers. The other ones are in order of my favorite. I might do that at the end of the video, but right now the S tier is in my favorite character order. DJ. Now he was an A tier character, really good, and he didn't just get irrelevant like the other characters like Sadie or Katie. Like he actually continued being a really nice, good character. He didn't go crazy over time like the other ones did. Don. I wouldn't say he's a Chris McClain level host, but he's not bad as a character. He had some good moments. So B tier. Duncan. Uh, Honestly, S tier. He was a very nice character. He had a lot of moments in the show. Oh yeah, this guy, like Dwayne Sr. The father-son team were the best team in the ridiculous race, easily. Like they honestly should have won. The Snow White girl, I, I, Ella, I think that's her name. She's a horrible. She's not a horrible character. Uh, she's not close to the sea. Not. I don't think she's a B either. I didn't dislike her per se. Uh, I'll just give her D, I guess. I mean, like she wasn't as bad of a character as the other as the other Pocket Tail Island characters, but she also wasn't good like some of the other ones. So I'm gonna have to give her a D. Now we have this girl from the Genius team from Redonkulous Race. Uh, she was a pretty good character, honestly. Maybe a C. The way she got eliminated, the way that they got eliminated was pretty funny, I guess. Uh, all I can really say, C. Emma, uh, high A. Mal, not Mal, but Mike, high A. DJ is a high A too. Like all the characters in A are high tier A's so far. Everyone in B, they're all high tier B's. Uh, Eva, I didn't really care about her. I didn't necessarily dislike her either. So neutral. I mean, I don't know. She just didn't really do as much as I thought she would. Ezekiel, I feel like he got dragged along too much as a character. Uh, Even though he got eliminated the first episode, I felt like the joke that they used him for a lot of times it just felt like they were trying to embarrass him on not Nash. It felt like they were trying to embarrass him. You know, felt like they were. It just felt like they were trying to use a dead joke at that point. So he is a C, neutral character. Jeff, go up there, going between Bridget and Brody. Jeff was a good character, and he's stayed around a pretty long time. One of the only returning people for a redonkulous race. We got the tennis player guy with the white hair. Then, and they were pretty good characters, honestly. Not much else they did besides just argue. But in the final challenge, they made us work together, or in their final challenge, they managed to work together enough to survive. Next, we have Gwen. Might be she's either a low S or a high A. Uh, I'll put her at a low S. Duncan is a cutoff for, or Gwen is the last person in low S. I I liked Gwen. I just didn't like her as much as the goth team from Redonkulous Race, and they have like similar personalities basically, except Gwen has more emotion. Just like Gwen, she seemed like she was supposed to be a goth. Not supposed to be. She seemed like a goth, but the goth team just did it better. So that's why she's a low S. Harold this time. Not Kitty. Harold. He was honestly. Uh, Harold is he's a B. He had his good moments, but then again, he also has his bad moments, and made me not like him as much. So I'm gonna stick him in B tier, like high B tier, at the top of the list. Next we have Katie, or Kitty. Now she is an S tier character. Yes, I put her above Duncan. I don't know. Her optimism just brought like a new feeling into the Redonkulous Race. You know, Owen did a good job of that too, but I mean, Kitty just felt more refreshing because we see an Owen a lot, so I mean, we needed a new optimistic character. Now uh, Heather, honestly, if she's not high A, then she's like high S. Uh, she was a gay antagonist, and her character developed really well over time. I'm gonna give her S. Yeah, S seems about right. Now we have Izzy, or I mean Kaleidoscope. Now Kaleidoscope, honestly, pretty good character. If you ever hear like a tapping sound or something, like a wind sound or something, ask me adjusting my mic. Sorry if it's annoying, but uh, Izzy probably either a low, honestly high B, even above Harold. Like should probably be A, but just don't have enough screen time to be A. That's what Izzy and Harold are in B for. Harold mainly because he has moments that make him not as likable, but yeah. Jock. Ice Dancers were the best villains in total drama history. Like, I mean, where else could you put them besides in S? They were just such great villains. Alright, now we have Jasmine. People say she's one of the best characters from Pocket Tale, but honestly, yeah, like she just she's just a D tier. Like she tried to get Sean to split his money. He needs to prepare for the zombie apocalypse. Adversity twins. Get just get up in S tier already. You know, a little behind Heather and Duncan. but just get up in S tier. Fashion bloggers, not bad, not bad. They were better than everyone behind them. Eh. But I mean, they just didn't have that many, you know, moments, really. Joe, uh, not bad, not bad. Yeah, Jose, again, best villains in total drama. I don't know this guy. Like, I actually don't remember him at all. Like, these three I know. I remember them, I just don't remember their characters that well. I don't know this guy at all. But we have Dwayne Jr. now. Where's Dwayne Sr.? Oh, yeah. Well, there's Dwayne Jr. He's above Dwayne Sr., honestly. They wouldn't be good characters if they weren't together. If they were in any other total drama season, they would have sucked. Like, if they were apart, they would have sucked as characters. Probably. They would be, like, probably E tier characters on their own. But together, they're S tier. Power of teamwork can be power of teamwork is strong in those two. Justin, he is not bad. Just wasn't good enough to get an A tier. Uh, let's see, Katie. I don't like you. I don't like Katie or Sadie. Like, they just felt annoying to watch. Uh, Mom and daughter team, rich mom and rich daughter team. See the rich daughter, for now the rich mom, they get a low A. Yeah, they get low A tier. Yeah, they'd be about right in front of Mike in terms of character. The vegans. This might be a little controversial, but a they were a good team. Towards like they would have gotten S probably, but toward the end they just got like crazy, and that just kind of ruined their characters a little bit. Leonard, I wouldn't say I would say I hate him. Although I'm gonna put him in dislike, just because Tammy is also on this list, and she's in the dislike category also. But I mean, there's nothing really to say. Leonard was just a horrible character. Lasana, uh, pretty high A. Behind Alejandro, behind the mom. Yeah, that's where Lasana would rank probably. Lightning, not bad, really. Just nothing really special about him, besides the fact that he's like a sports play. Like he's a sports player, more physically strong than most of the other competitors. But I mean, doesn't have the brains to back it up to be a really important and dangerous contestant. If he had the brains to, he could have been like one of the top characters, a very, very, very good villain. Like he had the strength, all he needed was the smarts behind it. Like Alejandro was a perfect package. He had smarts and strength. Like he was honestly one of the best villains. Mal, he was a better term in being a villain, and his character just felt a little more villainy than Alejandro's did. but you know, total drama doesn't have, or it's not known for having like very very villainous characters. So Al felt kind of out of place with the rest of the cast. I don't know why I'm talking about Mal when it's not even his turn yet. So I have three more people to go before I get to him. Lindsay, she's good. I mean, I liked her character a lot, but I don't think she's really S tier. Very high A though. In front of the vegans, probably. Yeah. Jeff and Brody are also in front of the vegans. So is Cameron. So is DJ. But, I mean, not much else to say about Lindsay. Kinda dumb character. But she was very funny. All these characters had very good voice actors, though. From what I can remember, they picked the perfect voice actors for these characters. The other guy from the brothers team, I can't remember their name. Well, I remember Chet is one of the brothers. I forgot where I put him. Oh, there he is. But I mean, can't split up the brothers. They worked well together, and when they eventually made up, that was a nice moment. But apart from that, the Step Brothers, yeah. But when they made up, I mean, that was really like one of the only highlights of their characters. MacArthur, uh, uh, I mean, she's the winner of Redonkulous Race, and you know, she was pretty funny throughout the entire show. Just like her confession to her partner. That one part was funny. Mal. In terms of villains, he's S. But in terms of characters, I like him more than Mike as a character. Hot take, but he's a low S, honestly. But can't compare to any of the other S tier characters. Let's see. The other person from the Genius team, I think. Oh well, if she is, she's a C. If she's not, then I mean I'm just remembering the characters wrong. But if I'm remembering right, she's a C tier. Max. I'm pretty sure I watched one episode of Tolderama Rama, I think, and Max is Owen's cousin if I remember it correctly. If it was Tolderama Rama even, but wasn't too bad of a character. Also wasn't too good of a character at the same time. It's kind of mid. It's neutral character. Ooh, the other adversity twins. But they both get an S. I mean, yes, they were just so funny as characters that I mean they just worked well together. So, but yeah. Up next we have the other vegan. Uh, Also an A. Same reason as the other one. I mean, they were good until they got that one challenge where they had to eat meat. Apart from that, they were both A tier characters. Noah, he had a nice sense of humor, pretty similar to my own, which is why I found him pretty funny. I put him in S tier. Owen, basically the face of total drama. Where else would he go besides S tier? The other tennis player, they were not bad characters at all, but they also just weren't the best at all. The Rockers, not bad. Also, this guy, I dislike him as a character. I do. He fell in love with every girl he saw. Ryan and Stephanie. They were good characters, great characters even, but I mean, they're just not enough to push the S tier. Katie and Sadie, I dislike their characters. They were annoying to watch. Amy, you know, probably dislike. I don't know. I'm putting her mixed feelings because without uh, her really being like mean to Sammy or Sammy or whatever, uh, she wouldn't be as good of a character as she is. But I mean, sometimes she was just like mean to be mean sometimes. Next we got Sam. Neutral. Didn't really like his character, or not that I didn't really like his character. Just his character was just like your average everyday person that they just picked up off the street to compete in a $1 million competition. But if that was their goal with Sam, they did it. They did it perfectly. Uh, yeah. See, for that reason, uh, what's her name? I forgot her name, but she's also an S. Basically, everyone in the Redonkulous race teams are placing in the same spot. Let's see, Scarlet. Uh, she was decent as a character. No, that whole villain reveal felt kind of like forced, just because they wanted to make her villain. But I mean, hey, could have used the villain in total drama. Pocky 2 Island, better than Sugar. Scott. Uh, he was decent. He's at the top, but not bad. Probably should be an A, but I mean, actually, yeah, he is gonna be an A, but a low A. You know, he had a good character. It just didn't feel as good as any of the other A tier characters. And while I'm saying like F for characters and E for characters, I know how hard it is to come up with characters and try to make multiple different characters, but I mean, just gotta be brutally honest about the character sometimes. Sean, just because he was the only good one in Pocket Tail Island, gets an S just because he was the best character in Pocket Tail. Like, no one even comes close to his character in Pocket Tail. I mean, really, if he was in any other season, he'd be like maybe around here in A, but just because he was in Pocket Tail and he makes everything in Pocket Tail better, he gets low S at the bottom of S. I forgot that I was supposed to be sorting these. That's kind of a little bit out of order now, but that puts it back into order. Alright. Sierra. Eh, honestly, not much to really say. She just felt like, I mean, she just kind of a little neutral character to me. Uh, but, I mean, now we have Sky, the other good character of Pocket Tail Island. Also, not also like Sammy, not bad. B tier. She was actually one of the only characters that felt like something that you could look forward to seeing in Pocket Tail Island. Next we have Spud, I think. Another one of the rockers. Characters were good. Just, I mean, it's redonkulous race. The characters were good, and they fit some of the situations that they were put in, but their characters just didn't stack up to the other contestants in Redonkulous race. That's why they're getting so low of a placement. This girl, she's the guy that had she's the girl that had all those famous relatives. Kind of neutral about her. Stephanie, Ryan, they're both A tier characters. They had good moments. They had a lot of good stuff together. Sugar, I mean, like not much to say. I just don't like her character at all. Like watching Cocktail Island whenever she was on screen, it just it just made me not want to watch the show anymore. But I stuck it out through Cocktail and got to the Broncos race. Now Tammy, it's not as bad as Leonard, but I don't like either of them that much. So dislike. Then her Taylor, I think her name is, but putting her next to her mom, they were a good team together. You know, they had a lot of development in one episode, but apart from that, you know, they were pretty good. And then the guy from the fashion bloggers team, a lot of their moments wouldn't work well if it wasn't the exact same person. Well, no, if some of their moments wouldn't work well if it was with a different character, and that's the thing that you got to aim for in a team. And I mean, they just kind of represented that, like, interactions have to happen between specific characters to make them good. Like if Eva and let's see, if Eva and Beth were competing together, like their emotions wouldn't really mix well together. So you also got to think about that when they have team pairings, like in their Dunkless race. But next up we have Topher. Neutral, he tried to steal Chris's job. You know, that was his entire character. Wasn't bad for a Pocktail character. But next we have Trent. He's good, but when he started doing that 9 thing, it was kind of weird. So, not bad. Having that obsession with the number 9 kind of messed up his character. Next, Tyler. Maybe B. Not at the top. Probably there. B, not bad. I know this is a pretty long video, but we're on the last one now, Zoey. How did she not find out about Mal, though? Like, Alejandro literally told her multiple times. Low B. Not too bad, but at the same time, not good. Like, she's not a breath of fresh air for the series, for All Stars, like some of the other characters are. Like, Mal. I like Mal better than I like Zoey. Although Mal was one of my favorite characters in All Stars. I don't know why. Just, I like Mal as a character. Duncan, I mean, you should have tried to fight Mal. I feel like that would have been interesting. Having Duncan versus Mal, that would have been an interesting fight. Too bad we never got it. But, I mean, that's the video. Like I said, let me know if you disagree with any of the picks, or if your favorite character is in a category that you don't agree with. Like if your character is less than B, let me know. If your favorite character is less than B, let me know. But that's my rankings on total drama characters. It's been fun ranking them. See you in the next video. Peace.